Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from downtown Indy. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Colts. That touchdown number one for him on the year. And it is scooped up. And they're going to take it the other way. What a turn of events to start this one. It's a fumble return for touchdown. Greg, you could not ask for a worse scenario to get a ball game going.
Yeah, the coach told us all week, Mike, we had a chance to talk to him how important it was to get his offense on the field early, establish a little rhythm, get into their opening script. His offense doesn't even get a chance now to take the field. That's just a huge mistake by this return unit. We'll see if it comes back to bite him the rest of the day.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Right to the air to open this one up. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Pittsburgh.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Rat McConkey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20.
What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off he goes.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, a run with Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Ball time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Completing this one to Downs. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Taken in by Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's a Steeler 1st down.
13 yards. And a Steeler 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Nick Cross up from the secondary to record the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's out wide to Warren. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Gain there of 21. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. DeForest Buckner in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and he'll set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Metcalf, the motion man. He'll look to throw. This one on the 4. And he's in! DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Steelers.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane, the goal line. Johnson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Let's go. They'll go. It's Johnson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 10. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Back to throw. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when the ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. They had him covered initially, but once the quarterback was able to break contain of the pocket and buy more time, you're just asking a lot out of your secondary to maintain man coverage for that long.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jabril Peppers up from his safety spot to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now it's Taylor. And the Colts are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes him down to about the 4.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. He'll drop to throw. He throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. This one fielded beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Three. Let's go. Gravity Lions. Go.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Hold the ready.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll look to throw. His throw right side, pulled in by Peppers. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash front. Ready.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Check, smash. Check. Let's go now.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here comes the screen to Sampson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So on fourth down, here comes Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Colts will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Loves to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Charvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Back to the air once more on second down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and goal at the
18 Cardinal, 18. Here we go. Check. 70 Timberwolves. Check go.
Taylor trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. One move, now to return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Go check. Go check. Pull up. Check. Check. Steady.
A run with Caleb. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
18 rattlers. 18 rattlers.
Middle, and he's got downs. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. A run here with Johnson. And he'll get about 6 there, sitting on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll try to work for it with Johnson. And he will have the Steelers' 1st down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
Here we go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Here comes a toss, right. Here comes Johnson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jalen Carlisle is there on the stop.
That's a gain of 3.
3rd and 7. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Okay, ready.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Ready.
They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Derek Harmon in for the tackle.
That's a gain of 3.
3rd down. They need 5.
7 plus. Ready.
Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Trainer now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. A gain of 19 yards.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That's a 46-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Ball
6.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. Ready.
They go right back to Taylor. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
On the set.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Past the 60. Past the 60.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 7.
Not saying 19. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Ready,
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Now, faking the give. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's a Steeler first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. We'll swing this out to Johnson.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Steelers.
They'll look to throw yet again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Colts will take over at their own 14-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Come on. Hit! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check mash.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run play, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Gain of 24 yards.
First and 10.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 45.
On the give, this is Taylor. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
45-yard line.
Three. Ready.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Ready.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Got it. Ready.
Third and long.
Big Lion. Ready.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor. And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a fourth down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Steelers.
He'll look to throw. This one grabbed by Austin.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll look to throw again. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To the air one more time. He finds Austin with the grab. And nice work after the catch. He stops a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On third down, here's Johnson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Austin brought in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one's incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So it's a win for the Colts. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.